Larson, can you stand up for a second? Just like do one of these. Black and yellow, Wiz Khalifa, black and yellow, Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa, many of you probably know, maybe you don't know him, but he does a lot of good music. Born.
A good dancing song.
Do you know where he was born?
Where?
Minot, North Dakota.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Lisa, is he serious? He's from Minot?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe she asked Lisa's it.
She's my fact,
Lisa.
my
I know all
checker.
things North Dakota.
I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes Chris likes to put me on the spot. And
We do the Oscar. We sell things. By the way, happy Friday. Also, thank you to all the veterans out there in active service, men and women. Want to remind you tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow, Christy Larson at Village Inn?
Oh, also free breakfast.
Free breakfast.
I was just going to start listing off.
Oh, you have like a
events.
whole laundry list of things.
No, I don't have a whole laundry list. I just know that the parade is tomorrow for veterans.
Also coming up on today's show, by the way, Chris Berg, Christy Larson, and Lisa Green is going to join us in a moment. Before we get to the show, did you go outside today at all, or did you just go from your...
I walked from my apartment door to my garage, and then from my car into the studio, and that's it.
Miserable, right?
It was pretty cold this morning, but it was better than yesterday.
All
Yesterday
I
was a
can
lot
say
worse.
Is that if you're at home right now, which hopefully you are watching the show, just don't go outside. Just stay with us the whole hour. I mean, it is so cold and so windy. Just grab a nice cup of
Feel
Joe.
my hands. My hands are cold. Oh my gosh, get those out of here.
I am freezing. We're going to answer the question this morning, why are the holidays a difficult time for people to try to lead a healthy... Well, that's easy. I mean, when you have cookies getting thrown at you all day long and cupcakes and cake and... right?
That is true. It is hard because then Village Inn brings all these pies, and I'm like, I better try all of these pies.
Exactly.
Also, we have some special guests on today's show. You'll have to tune in to find out who exactly they are. Hint, one of them you may see on one of your favorite TV shows on NBC, and the other one is wearing a sparkly crown.
Those are really good hints.
Those are very good clues without giving too much away. So,
Can you give one more hint? Like,
no, I gave people 2 hints. We weren't going to give any hints, and I gave them 2. And finally, we're going to be making a delicious twist on some pumpkin desserts that you can serve up for the family. But as we were talking about, pretty chilly outside. I saw some flurries coming
let's
down
just go
outside
right to
the
next
window.
Thursday, okay, Lisa?
Chris
Well,
wants to skip into next week.
Don't skip Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday though. 'Cause we got some good weather coming up here. So
Nice.
just keep that in mind as I walk you through what's going on out there this morning. We've got those snow showers in the valley, some of them a little heavier than others. In Fargo, we've just been seeing those tiny little flakes. It's very fine snow that's been falling, and so that's just barely coating some of those colder windshields and maybe some of those roadways too. Other places we've been getting a little bit more snow. It's all fairly light though, but of course we know that's enough to cause issues on the roadway. So just keep in mind some scattered snow showers working their way through the valley today, and with that, the wind. So I've got the snow and the wind showing up on the map to kind of show you what we're dealing with. So wind gusts to 39 miles per hour right now in Devil's Lake, 30 in Langdon. Fargo's got a 36-mile-per-hour gust. And, of course, when you combine the winds and the snow, we've got some lower visibilities in some spots. So just be careful if you need to hit the road today. No, it's the hunting opener for North Dakota. A lot of people probably out on the road. Keep in mind that you're going to be running into some issues in some spots. In fact, Devil's Lake visibility is down to 1.5 miles, 2.5 in Candue, and 3 in Langdon. So a little reduced visibility. 16 degrees in Fargo. Our temperatures have actually been steadily going up since midnight in Fargo, and 13 in Grand Forks thanks to that strong south wind. And we're now all above 0. This is great to see. Badette's at 1 above. Just watch out for the wind, though. It's going to create those wind chills that are still pretty bitter. In fact, we feel like we're below 0 right now. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. Scattered light snow showers working their way through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. High temperatures, upper teens to some upper 20s for your highs, which is not very warm at all, but it's better than yesterday. Just watch out, again, for that wind. It's going to make it feel colder with those winds still gusting into the 30s, even 40 into the nighttime hours tonight. So late tonight, that snow moves on. We get a break, and with that stronger wind, the temperatures will stay mild this evening and tonight, and then maybe a little wraparound snow in the northern valley as we move into the early part of the day on Veterans Day. So Saturday and Sunday, 30s. and it looks pretty good. Saturday, we might have a little bit more cloud cover up north, but otherwise we should have a pretty decent day. And then for Monday, that's when we start to crank up the heat, temperatures back into the 40s. It's funny to say that this is going to feel really warm to us, but that's where we are. We're going to be in the 40s Monday through Wednesday. Yeah. And maybe some changes coming up for the end of the week, but we won't even go there.
Yay!
So are you foreshadowing 50 or are you foreshadowing 5?
5.
Oh, gosh. I
What's
should have
going on?
asked.
What do you mean 5?
Well, she said,
Chris.
but next week there could be some changes, but we won't go there. And I'm thinking maybe she's going to say, okay, next week's going to be 50.
It's warming back up.
She says,
We
no, it's
skipped
gonna
winter
be...
this year. So he wants to know which way things are
Well,
going
the fact that I'm not really getting too specific, I
tell.
think tells you
to go.
everything.
You know.
Yeah. Tony said just enjoy next week. Wear our flip-flops. And...
Yeah.
Thanks, LG.
You bet.
Our Fargo Force Buffalo Wild Wings 4-pack giveaway is once again happening, and we have another winner for you. It's Joan. You're going to be receiving 1 4-pack. That includes 4 Receive-Sir tickets, also 1 voucher for
Wait,
each
do
ticket
they-
with pop
the,
in a popcorn.
Count the Dracula voice again.
Why is that your favorite?
I don't know. I just love when you go 4. You're going to get 4 vouchers, each
And a
good.
Buffalo Wild Wings. To purchase your vouchers, yeah. I don't.
Is that your German accent or is that your...
Those are just a mix of so many things. I don't even know what it is. But if you want to register to win just like Joan did, all you have to do is go to either valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv and click on those contest tabs. You get yourself registered, and then you might win. It's just a chance. I also have a holiday event that I wanted to tell people about. I unfortunately wasn't able to be out there this year. Let's first talk about Fraser Festival of Trees, because you do have an opportunity to go out there. Their 17th annual year at the Fargo Dome. You can see over 150 decorated trees. They're beautifully done. They're on display. And it starts today, ends December 1st. You also have a chance to do Cookies with the Claus family on November 24th from 1 to 4.
love
I know that
that.
means it gets jam-packed with families and kids. And finally, Fraser will be collecting socks at the Festival of the Trees. So if you can, go and buy some. Please contribute them. Stop by the Fargo Dome and add it to the Art of Humanity Empathy tree. And also, there is a Holiday Homes of Hope happening this weekend. So if you want the holiday festivities to continue, you can jump on over to the Fargo Country Club neighborhood. They are going to be having their own Holiday Homes of Hope. This year, 9 different
Nice.
homes have been decorated for that event that's going to be happening. It's happening this Saturday and this Sunday. Admission, it's a $25 ticket, so all you have to do is you go to Hornbacher's, pick up that ticket, and it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday. What are you listening to over here?
I'm trying to kind of get...
I'm
like, I see all this
I'm so
Christmas
distracted.
stuff,
He's over here like calling
I'm
people on
trying
his
to-
phone.
but it's not the right song I'm looking for.
What is this?
It's...
Was
hold
that going to be a
on.
little drummer boy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it for you because
My
I'm like...
favorite.
Yeah, we need some good...
Guess what? I'm
music
gonna be
this
singing.
morning.
I'm gonna be singing that this weekend.
Where?
Well, I'm going home this weekend. I'm gonna go home and visit my family, and I get to see my little nephew and hopefully all my family members. And
Are you gonna bring back your
I'm gonna
drum?
hopefully be singing some songs. Well, I don't know if the drum's gonna have to stay there, or if it will get to come up with me.
Mama Lisa, just she'll rent it, okay?
I could bring it up this weekend because then I'll go down Thanksgiving
There
weekend.
you go. Perfect. You
And
can
then
bring it back.
bring it back. So I'll rent it for 2 weeks, and then I'll bring it back, and then another family
You
member
can
can
put on a performance.
rent that drum. Speaking of this weekend, the Bison are going to be playing on Saturday, 1:30. You can join us for the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. We'll talk all things USD Senior Week, all those FCS playoff committee rankings, where Bison are now ranked 4th. That's not a good version either.
Here's what's awesome. Last night, the standings came out. So, like, if the playoffs were today, the Bison came in ranked number 4, which isn't great,
Ooh.
but it does keep them at home for home field advantage during the playoffs. So that is a big deal. Now, the official things come out after the end of the season, which I think is like the 19th or something like that, but it still keeps them, because they came out at 6th in the polls this week, which means They're going away for the playoffs, which isn't good.
Didn't Coach Kleiman ask some people to clap special? I didn't listen to the story very well this morning. Does anyone know? Bueller? Anyone? What was I feel like Coach Kleiman had asked people to clap
today?
special. It's Friday. I'm already home.
You are.
Oh, be loud. Oh, when their team is on defense, he wants all of the people in the crowd and probably the people at home who are screaming at their TVs too to get loud so that they can't make their offensive plays very well together. So
It is a big
I thought it was
game
a special
this
clap,
weekend.
like everybody make your hands clap.
I think it's going to be the green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow, green and...
We could just make up our own spirits songs.
Do your head. Are you going to the Roxy tonight or what?
How cool would it be if the whole audience, you know how like
Started doing the Roxy
when you like
dance?
go to a baseball game and the wave starts to kind of go, if everyone just like started making up this chant and like singing a new song with some like clapping beats.
All right, stay with
That's
us.
all
We got
I
a good
do.
show in store for you. We got some very, very special guests, plus some good food and much, much more. We'll be right back.